I'm back. Not that anybody cares, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been wanting to make more booktube videos lately, but I didn't have many ideas or for any vlogs or anything. I pretty much didn't know what to do with this channel, but here I am. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, my last read was so fucking good that I just wanted to share my thoughts because it's one of those books, like literally, for me at least. Yeah. So that book is this What's Eating Gilbert Grape by Peter Hedges. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. You probably watched the movie starring Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, this movie. Yeah, I didn't know there was a book in which it was based until last week. I watched the movie again. Then I watched like all the interviews on the DVD, and in one of those interviews, Johnny Depp mentions that he read the book like before there was even a movie, and he really liked it because it sounded a lot like The Catcher in the Rye, and the main character Gilbert sounded a lot like Holden, so I was in like The Catcher in the Rye. It's also one of my favorite books, and yeah, so I wanted to. I love the movie, so I wanted to read the book, and I bought it like off of and I had to get it from Amazon like 5 minutes later. I got it here on Friday, and I started reading it like the same night. Yeah, still like I'm not over it. Yeah, it's one of those books. I don't know. In case you don't know what it's about, in case you've never seen the movie, which is, I'm sorry for you, but it's about this guy Gilbert. He's 24. He lives in a small town in Iowa, called Endora, and he lives with his family. His mom is overweight. His younger brother is special needs. He has 2 sisters, and like he works at this grocery store, and like this town is like really small. It's the kind of town where everyone knows each other, and like nothing ever happens. So he's like he feels stuck because like his life sucks. He hates his life. He hates everyone, including his family. He's a very bitter guy. Yeah. Like I said, if you've seen the movie, you know what it's about. It's pretty much the same thing. But the difference is, and what I like about the book is you're inside Gilbert's head, so you know what he's thinking. And like in the movie, like he's just very quiet. He never says a lot. He's just angry. He sometimes like fakes a smile or something, but you never see what he's really thinking. And like the book is that, and like he just hates everyone, and it's like that. That's what makes him like really relatable. Like the bitterness, the frustration. I don't know, like it's a lot. Probably because I relate a lot to him, so it's kind of personal. I don't know, like there are a lot of things that is just too real, and yeah, it's one of those books, and like he can be really mean sometimes. Like in the movie, he doesn't really says a lot of things, but like in the book, he's really mean to his mom. He makes fun of her, and really mean to his brother. He keeps calling him retarded, which was something that was a little bit cringy. But yeah, you understand he's a guy, like not very educated guy in a small town in Iowa. Probably late 80s, early 90s. Like being politically correct wasn't a thing. So yeah, I mean, and he didn't care about anything. Like even things like common sense things, like being nice to other people. Sometimes he didn't care. But anyway, uh, yeah, it was just one of those books, and I feel like I don't. I have so many things to say that I don't think I can say them because it's a lot. Like my head is all over the place. Uh, all of the characters, all of the like the people in the family are really real. I mean, they feel like real people. They're so messed up in many ways, and so like you feel like they're real people. Like in most books, they try to sell you like almost perfect people. Maybe they have one or two flaws, but like they're pretty much perfect. In this book, like everyone is messed up. Some people seem like normal or okay, but like then just like as he keeps talking about them, like they're pretty bad, and like that's what makes the whole story very real. Like he describes like almost every store in the town, like because like I said, it's a small town, so he knows everyone, and he keeps like like going like to like normal places, like going for gas and like or going to like there's this like big grocery store in town called Foodland, and like everyone goes there, and that's pretty much why like the place where he works, like nobody goes there anymore because they go to like the bigger store. Anyway, so like he keeps going to all these places, and you feel like you already been in Dora, like, and you feel like you know all these people, and it's just too much. It's like because like I said, it's like a small town. All the people are really real. He describes like situations that are very like normal, like doesn't try to like make a like romanticize anything, so it's just something like scenes that are pretty normal, and like I don't know how to describe it, like even the way it's written, it's like very smooth, and like I don't know how to describe it, it's a lot. The love I have for this book, like yeah, I'm not very good like talking, so forgive me. I think I put my thoughts better like on my blog, so if you want to just skip this and like go to my blog, that's better. It's okay. I don't mind. I just needed to say this out loud because it's a lot. Yeah. And then like there's this girl who appears in town, like she's supposed to be 15, and like she comes to visit her grandma, and like almost every guy, like they're not like that young, like Gilbert is 24, like, and his friends are about the same age, and they're all like following her, and like they're all into her, like she's like very positive, like completely opposite of what Gilbert is, and he I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, like he likes it a lot. He likes her a lot, and but he's so, in so many ways Gilbert is so innocent probably, uh, because pretty much his whole life is revolves around his family. So he doesn't have like a normal life pretty much. I don't know how to describe it. Being there. But I mean, and there's not a lot of things going on in his life. But anyway, like this girl appears and like she turns his whole world around. Not like in a romantic way, like, oh yeah, she's suddenly here and like my life is better or whatever. No, it's like he doesn't even know how to explain what he feels. At some points, like he says that he hates her, or like he gets angry at her for like stupid stuff because he doesn't know how to describe what he's feeling. But yeah, like uh, it's very very real. Like there, spoilers alert in case you haven't watched the movie. It's the relationship is kind of different in the movie than in the book. Like that's the one thing that I found like more difference between like the book and the movie, like the relationship between Gilbert and Becky. Um, but yeah, like but in the book, uh, it's not like very like romantic. Like it's just like I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, this is one of the few occasions where you can choose what's better, if the book or the movie. It helps that the same guy who wrote the book wrote the script for the movie, so even though there are a lot of differences, like it's still the same vibe. And I mean, all the changes are like come from the same person who wrote the book, so like it's still good. Uh, like I said, there are a few things you can't really choose what's better. At least me, like I still love the movie really really much, and I love the book, but I can't say it's better. It's ju- just as good. And like for example, the ending in the movie, I like it more. I don't wanna spoil it, but like the very last part in the movie, it's more hopeful. In the movie, in the book, just ends like with tragedy, and you don't know what happens after. Even though it's tragic, like I don't. If you've watched a movie, you know what I mean. Like, yeah, that's how I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil it. But like, being inside Gilbert's head and being able to relate to him and to everyone else in this town and to his life and wherever, like being inside his head was like a lot, and I really liked it a lot. So it's two completely different experiences for me. But yeah, anyway, I think like even like the best books ever have one thing that isn't that good. For me, like most of the book was good, but there were a little cringy things. But I mean, that's that can happen in any book. Like not because like there are few I don't know how to explain it. Like, even if there are a few things in a book that make you cringe, that doesn't mean the book is bad or the story is bad. I mean, books, stories, movies are made to make you feel emotion, any kind of emotion. So that counts. If they make you cringe or if they make you think or whatever, that's good. They're going. I mean, it's not gonna be happiness all the time, you know. So yeah, there were a few things in this book, like the relationship between like Gilbert and Becky. He's 24, she's 15. Like, it's not like okay, but like it's a book. Yeah, and it's a small town. Yeah, you pretty much think like at least they're no brother and sister. Pretty much, that's all you can think. And there's also like Gilbert's sister. She's also 15, and she sleeps with this 29-year-old guy. Like I said, it's part of the story. It doesn't mean the story is bad. I mean, yeah. And like the way another, like I said before, the way Gilbert keeps referring to Arnie, his brother, as retarded. Uh, I mean, you understand, but still, I every time he said that word, it was like just stop. Yeah, but anyway, this book was amazing. Like, it's about family. It's very real because it doesn't show you a perfect family. It shows you a pretty fucked up family. Like, in many ways, like there's a tragedy. It's not a spoiler because if you've seen the movie, it's like one of the first things they mention. Uh, and like it's part of like the whole plot. The fact that their dad died when they were young. He killed himself in the basement of the house. And yeah, I mean, it's not like because of that, like everyone has some issues. Yeah, in the movie you can't see those issues, but in the book they're all like really there. And there are two more siblings that don't appear in the movie. Uh, okay, so I have to hurry up because my battery is dying. So yeah, anyway, uh, this book is amazing. Uh, yes, if you want to feel something, if you want to relate to something, because it's one of those stories that you can't help. We've all felt frustration of some kind because someone has a better life than we had. At least I do. Yeah, so it's one of the stories like I don't know, there there's something for everyone. Like, it's kind of depressing in some ways, but like that's what I like. But yeah, that's why I like it. And yeah, it sounds a lot like The Catcher in the Rye. I'm sure everyone has read that. But it's different in many ways because I mean he's a grown up and you understand why he's saying it. You're seeing like his whole life sucks in many ways. But I mean, like I said, everyone relates to that. Everyone hates their lives in like in some way. So yeah, um, yeah. I mean, I feel like I still have a lot to say about this book, but I'll never finish if I keep doing it. So yeah, I guess that's it. Obviously, this one was a 5 stars book. Yeah, it's one of those books that I want to keep going back to every now and then because it made me feel a lot. I love books that make me feel. Yeah, and this one was one of those. Of course, I'm gonna watch the movie again, like many times. I have to after reading the book. But yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with these horrible videos.